Hi Mary, how are things?
Hi Janet.
Well, we're going to do your final interview today, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Have you got all your documentation with you?
I have Janet and
Great.
Rob here. And I have the skills as well, because I got that
good.
urine catheterisation signed off.
Oh, very good.
Can't believe it.
Very good.
Great.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's one of the big
Excellent.
things.
So you have that done.
Have all that signed off there, yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
How do you feel you got on overall, Mary?
I think I got on really well, really liked the ward. Staff were lovely, patients.
Yeah.
Learned so much from the patients.
The patients are an excellent learning resource.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's
great.
Well, you've done very, very well
That's
in
great.
your placement, and you know anyone who I have talked to, nobody has a problem with you at all. You are level 3, and there are obviously some areas that you need to improve on. And just looking at your formative feedback sheet here, there's very nice things written about you in it,
That's
isn't
nice.
there?
Yeah, it is.
The only maybe little negative thing here is just to improve the handover on patients and communication
I
with
agree with that,
multidisciplinary team. This is something for you to bring forward and to work on. You know, you won't have a problem with this. You'll be well able for it, and it is difficult sometimes to communicate, particularly with the multidisciplinary team. But the more experience you get as a nurse, the better able you will be for that. Okay. The next one here is just a little bit about medication, and to continue to improve your knowledge on that, and that's fine.
I find medication's difficult to learn.
Yes, they can be. What you really need to do is link them to the patient that you're giving the medication to.
Right.
So you need to know the diagnosis of the patient, what's wrong with your patient, and therefore what medications they're on for that condition.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's a much easier way to learn about medications.
Take the Cardix and
Exactly, and to look up for that particular patient. For example, if you have a patient on aspirin, well, why is that particular patient on aspirin?
That makes more
Exactly.
sense. Instead of learning it as a book.
It's very difficult to learn medications out of a book.
It is.
You definitely need to link it to your patient. And your medication workbook that we gave you at the beginning of the placement, you have filled that in. How that went okay?
That went okay.
And was that helpful? Did you find
it
it
was
helpful?
Yeah. It
Okay,
was,
well that's good.
Using the Cardix might be better.
I think so. I think so. You know, and this is lovely here, isn't it? You're doing very well. You were looking after your 3 patients, isn't that right? And your time management improved. And I think it was Gemma that said that about you.
Lovely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That you're a pleasure to work with, and you're very organised in your workload.
That's
so,
nice,
so
isn't it?
they're very, very nice comments, and I think you've done very, very well. In your placement here,
That's great,
so your feedback has been.
I think the
very
staff have
positive.
made it easier as well.
Good. So at your intermediate interview, you're looking after patients with COPD, isn't that right? And you read the article on it, and I know I questioned you about that earlier this morning, and you were fine on that. You did your case study.
Submitted it now as well.
Great. And your medications, as you say, we're working on. Did you get to look after somebody with cystic fibrosis?
Just recently, in the last few days. One with patient only come in recently, in the last few days.
Yeah, didn't you?
Patient,
But you've had a day or two at least with somebody. With
so
it.
that was good. I mean, I know I'm leaving the ward, but at least I've got
exactly. You've got a day or two with them as well, and to continue your medication. Lovely. So with your powers, have you got everything signed off?
Signed off.
You have everything. You have. Great. So in domain 1, professional and ethical practice, again everything is signed off. So I just need to have to sign these, isn't that right?
That's right.
Everything, you have everything signed off for them all.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to sign these and just to date it. That's everything signed.
Yeah.
Lovely, perfect. So for your interview there, then evaluation of learning plan and practice assessment record at the end of your placement, which we've done that, and your learning plan. We've just had a look at that. Now, to what extent has the learning objectives or outcomes been achieved?
Mainly I've achieved them, except I suppose the cystic fibrosis, but you know, that's the way.
If we've nobody in with it, you can't learn it, you know. And I think you have achieved your learning objectives, definitely. And that you were performing to a level 3.
That's great.
Right. Any difficulties then in achieving your objectives?
No,
besides
no.
not.
I didn't have any problems. I think everybody's very helpful. The folders were great in the ward as well.
Good,
Yeah.
good. And my comments, I think, are just that you just need to continue to improve in the areas that we've outlined. But you've done very well in this placement. It's been
Great.
a pleasure
Great.
to work with you.
Don't like leaving the ward now.
Oh, where are you going after here?
I'm actually going out to work on the care of the older ward.
Oh, lovely, in the care of the elderly. Very good. Oh, that's great. You'll thoroughly enjoy it. Well, then, all this learning, bring it forward to the next ward with you, won't you?
Will do.
Okay. It's been a real pleasure working with you, Marion.
Thanks,
I hope to
Janet.
see you again. I hope to work with you again.
Thanks, Janet.
Okay,
Thanks.
not at all.
Okay.
Thank you.